Jim, what may be our final question here, sent to CornyDriveThru@gmail.com from Charlie.
Oh, goddamn, I was about to say it better not be from Mr. Go Home Heat himself.
In Starkville, Mississippi. There have been reports that Braun Strowman is headed to Impact Wrestling.
Good for him.
Strowman even hinted on Twitter that his new name in Impact would be Titan. What are your thoughts on Strowman heading to Impact, and does Titan pass the name test?
Well, it's a rib. It's like Virgil. It's a rib. They're going to bring him in and call him Titan after Titan Sports. Vince, what Bill Watts said, Vince, there's only room for one Titan at Titan Sports. I don't know enough about Impact Wrestling because I don't give a shit enough to know who's there or what their talent roster is. I don't know who's going to be tearing the house down with old strong bro man. I don't care whether he's called Titan or Tits McGee, one or the other. I don't really think that's going to help them out of their current situation. The company that once brought in Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff together and lost TV ratings, I don't think Strong Bro Man or Titan or Tits McGee, either one, is going to help them out on their own.
Well, one more question in regards to this. When it comes to Titan or Tits McGee or whatever we're calling him, Charlie also said, Braun Strowman recently complained about how time-consuming his WWE schedule was. Strowman said, quote, I was very fortunate in my time with WWE, but it was very, very time-consuming. I didn't have a lot of time to do other things. So now during my downtime, when I'm trying to figure out what I want to do when I grow up, I get an opportunity to go out and, explore different avenues, try different things, and I'm enjoying it. Charlie says, Jim, what are your thoughts on Strowman's take on unemployment?
Well, I'm glad he's got so much free time. But again, I realize that to the guys involved, they do think that the WWE schedule is hectic. And especially with the pain in the ass, I think even people who enjoy flying air travel now admit that it's a giant pain in the ass. It's so much worse than it ever used to be before, even if you enjoy that procedure. But Jesus H, heavenly titty fucking Christ. They worked 4 days a week when they were on the full schedule. Good Lord, we would have thought that was a part-time job 30 years ago. Again, unless you work literally 30 days a month for 2 or 3 months in a row, every day in a different city, and do 4,000 miles a week in a car and work twice on Saturdays and twice on Sundays, I can't feel sorry for you because it's not anything that we all didn't do back in those days. And we've admitted we have no idea how we got through it and couldn't do it again, but for the guys flying everywhere and making the money they're making and working 4 whole days a week and just once a day, please, my asshole bleeds for you.
Okay, that means you don't feel bad for him, just for the record. And with that...
Well, you, Mr. fucking Contradiction... You don't know what you mean.
Well, I don't want to
be saying one thing and meaning another.
I don't think I contradict anything. I just want to make sure for YouTube they understand what you're saying and that we're not ending on that note.
Well, yes. Well, we can end on a different note then for YouTube if that's what we're trying to do.
That's what we are trying to do.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, waterfalls.
That wasn't the note.